Say what? I knew auctioneers had a need for speed, but this is ridiculous.
If you've ever bid in an auction, you know how thrilling it can be. But while anyone can place a bid, only a very special person can be an auctioneer. Today, I'm going to give it a try. I'll take that dare and try to sell some of this stuff to the highest bidder.
But first, I need to learn the tricks of the trade.
So what kind of personality do you think a good auctioneer has?
I always say it's a combination of being a comedian, being a psychologist, and being a salesman as well.
What advice do you have for people who want to come to an auction?
Get here early, sign up, and just be ready to go.
What compelled you or motivated you to want to do this?
Sheer lunacy.
Well, I would agree with that.
They move fast here.
Yeah.
They don't hang around very long on an object.
But first, I need to learn the tricks of the trade. If you're wondering why Chris Connor is talking so fast, it's because he has to auction off 1,800 lots in just 6 hours. From furniture to knickknacks to farm equipment, it's all gotta go to the highest bidder. I'm having trouble keeping up, but I'm going to have to try.
Help a girl out and give speed. Who'll give 9? What'd you give 9?
And I'm going to need some serious help from Chris in order to do it.
So we'll start with these.
It's a lot of antique buffalo nickels.
A lot of antique buffalo nickels. I got 5. Who'll give 6? Who'll give 6?
Do it fast.
I got 5. Who'll give 6?
I got 5. Who'll give 6? I got 5. Who'll give 6? Yep. What does that mean?
So that means
Somebody bid 6. Who'll give 7?
Is there anything I can say to keep the rhythm going?
They're called filler words. What you fill in between.
So
the
it can
numbers.
really be anything as long as I put the number in.
Yeah.
But if you give 9,
What do you give?
What do you give him?
8. What do you give?
8. What do you give?
What do you give 9? 8.
What do you give 9? 8. What do you give 9?
What do you give 9? Last call $9.
Last call
$9.
9. Last
Sold it. $8. Buyer number 3.
Okay. $8. Buyer number 3. I just got my first lesson and I'm completely terrified. I'm afraid that people are going to start yelling at me or walk out, and then the auctioneer will be mad at me and I'm going to be really bad at it.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for what has to be the worst auctioneer of all time.
And who knows, after today, she might be the next greatest thing in the auctioneer business.
Okay, I've got a set of 14 buffalo nickels.
Buying all 14 for one money.
We're buying all 14. I got 5. Who wants to give 6? Somebody give 6. What'd you give 6? Can I get 6? Somebody give 6. Come on, these are nice nickels. You want to put them, collect them. Thank you. You look like nice people. What'd you give? 8. Last call for 8. We got 8 sold for $11.
Buyer number is?
Buyer number 42. Dee-ba-da 6. Come on, somebody give 6. Give it to your mama. What'd you give? What'd you give? What'd you give? 8. It's worth a lot of money. What'd you give? 8. Everybody loves 7-Up. What'd you give? 7 for 7-Up. I got a milk glass Westmoreland pitcher. I got 6. What'd you give? 7.
Yep.
I got 7. What'd you give? 8.
Yep.
What'd you give? 9.
Yep.
What'd you give? 10.
Yep.
What'd you give? 11.
Yep.
What'd you give? 12.
Yep.
What'd you give? 13.
Yep.
14.
Yep.
15.
Yep.
16. Put some milk in it. What'd you give? 16. What'd you give? What'd you give? 16. Last call. Sold for $15. That's it. Thank you so much, everybody.
That was so embarrassing. I don't think I'll be pursuing a career in the auction industry anytime soon.
Well, that girl had guts.
She's braver than I was. I wouldn't have got up there and done it.
I tell you, I couldn't do it. She's fit to be an auctioneer.
I think Lindsay did a great job. I think she displayed a great amount of confidence, had very good product knowledge, and knew how to work the crowd. And that's some of the best qualities you can have in becoming a professional auctioneer. She did a fantastic job.
Well, I got through it, barely, and luckily the audience was really nice about it. It takes a very special person to be an auctioneer and a very big set of lungs. I took that dare, but I think I'll be sitting in the audience from now on. Subscribe, would you subscribe? Can I get 1 subscriber, 2 subscribers? CafeMom Studios on YouTube.